Alright, looks like we're ready to get started. Welcome, friends. I'm your host, Vox Calidus. And today, once again, we will be finishing our playthrough of the New War. At least that's the plan. Alright, first we're gonna finish all of our necessary notifications, posting on Twitter. If you don't follow my Twitter, do so, because I like making funny content, which mostly involves me waking up early in the morning before I'm supposed to be up, and so I spend it bothering people on the internet. A couple days ago, I had a song stuck in my head for 2 straight hours. Have you ever heard of the hit game Among Us? You know, there's a small game that came up last year. Yeah, there's a parody of that. There's many parodies of that, but there was a specific parody of that called The Mutineer by JT Music and Bone Cage, and that was stuck in my head for 2 hours straight since 5 a.m. And so I decided to tell them about it. Just be like, hey, come look at this. They didn't reply, but they did like the tweet, so I'm going to call that a victory in and of itself. A great time. So for shenanigans like that, and possibly more, feel free to follow me on my Twitter. Woohoo! Alright. So, Twitter posted. It looks like I am properly streaming on the Twitch, as I should be. I like to double check these things because it'd be really embarrassing if I was to accidentally forget to hit something like, well, any number of things. We like to avoid trouble. Now, that out of the way. Voila! We are right where we left off. Yes, I just paused it, minimized Warframe, and then let it sit for 24 hours. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It should run up pretty much with no problem, I assume. So, let's find out.
My word. Slaughter the only thing she has ever loved. And then we feast.
Look at me. I spent way too much time working on this scarf. As you'll notice, that matches the VTuber you see before you. Something I do wear in real life as well. They didn't really have truly mechanical hands, so I went for these. I like them. I think they work pretty well. And then it looks like I almost have jet boots for my feet. That might be something something that might be inspiring for a future novel. Model, not novel. I do write, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that right now. And this doesn't look like the inside of my ship. Well, these look like spare suits. So we're probably back on the ship where we left off. The one where everyone's a child, and we made a deal with someone we probably should not have. If only I can remember his name. All I know is the man in the wall. Names have never really been my strong point. Alright. And I don't possess my ability to go faster. Mildly frustrating. I always like it in cutscenes where they'll let you just move. Alright. What is that? I don't know. Nothing over there of interest. Probably. The Oricon were known as the Golden People, if I recall correctly. They did have a large fascination with gold, but I don't know. Normally if they're Oricon, like, one arm should be super long. For a species obsessed with perfection, they were kind of asymmetrical, shall we say? Actually, come to think of it, you think this was like corrupted metal? Like the void energies just took hold of it and twisted it? Or is it organic in some way and it just grew into the ship? Maybe both? Or did the Oricon actually put this here as a decoration? But right there it looks like it's phasing through the wall, so I don't think that's the case. Walk faster! Alright. Well, that door looks... well... oh boy. You know, breaking a mirror is supposed to be 7 years bad luck. It doesn't look like doesn't look like you should have done that. But we're in the void, not in space, so it seems I can still breathe. That's a relief. What's the heck? Wait, I can't think of it. Warframes need to breathe whenever we're in survival missions, but not when we're in Archwing missions. I never thought about that before. Does that mean they breathe through their hips? Man, that's confusing. All right. Pick up the globe light. All right. Flashlight. Let's go.
Still works.
All right.
Hello?
Why is it so bright? These look like different kinds of plant life or fungal life. I don't know what that symbol means. I'm curious. Someone just really likes posters, which is understandable. Glow rods, various supplies, and I'm guessing that's an Oregon? Yeah, the hair's... yeah, that's about right. Again, it's really weird without one arm just being super stretched out of proportion, because we see it in Ballas, and we see it in everyone on Deimos. Do we go this way? Or do we go that way? I think we go this way. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. I'm sure that's been the theme for, like, the entire past thing. Oh, houses. I've spent a lot of time testing those. Man, I think I could have afforded to get the students better hammocks. I got them a whole spaceship, and alright, that's destroyed. But those are definitely hammocks, so they're hung there away from those. I always liked hammocks. Thought they were pretty comfy. Where are we supposed to go? Alright. That looks like it's dripping. Doesn't look like there's anything dripping from... wait. Alright. Maybe it's supposed to be something condensing on this metal beam and then it dripping down? That would imply it's very cold in here, which tracks because we're in the void, or in space. Here's the classroom. Looks like a Kubro and a Kavat. So this is late enough in the future that dogs and cats in their traditional sense no longer exist, and our wildlife has been rewritten. Oh boy. There's people. If memory serves, all the adults are insane. And, you know, wildly tearing into each other for food. I hope we don't need to fight them. Not because I'm particularly worried, especially if I've got my powers back, but because it'd be kind of sad to tear into a bunch of kids' parents. They don't deserve that, you know? Or maybe it'd be a more merciful death than all of them fighting each other. So this must have been the greenhouse at some point. I got the big Oracan statue. That's the enslavement thing that you see in the Oracan missions. A lot of the corrupted men. I don't even have so much as a mini-map, so we might get a little bit lost, but that's okay. Let's just take in the scenery. Here it is. The tea thermos. We have the hot chocolate thermos for the Grenier, but of course, Oracan, we're more refined, we drink tea. And another light globe? Yeah, I think that's a deactivated version. And some sketch pads. Or notebooks. Which either means they were hard at work studying, or they were doing art. And honestly, I'd rather do art. I do love the way the glass looks. Ah. You can get a little bit of an idea of the scale of the rest of the ship. This is much bigger than any ship we've seen before. I mean, I expected it to be bigger than a railjack. This is a colony ship, but at the same time, I didn't know how big to expect. I'd love to see what the drive engines look like. Like, if the railjack has most of it built around one massive thing, one massive rail, or is that just one of the many technologies? Because they might not have rails this far. Does that mean that railjacks are more like trains than actual fighters? Whereas this would, or not fighters, spaceships, whereas this would be a spaceship in a more traditional sense? I don't know about you guys, but knowing that I fight on a space train is a lot cooler than just an ordinary spaceship. When I was growing up, my parents used to buy a lot of the Thomas the Tank Engine sets. I think I'm allowed to say that without... Yeah, it's like saying I play with Legos. Everyone knows that. I'd build tracks that go all around the rooms and around the house, and if I didn't... Before I could get, you know, actual trains, I'd get regular trains, draw little pictures on pieces of paper, little pictures of faces, and then tape that onto the front if I couldn't get regular Thomas trains. But ever since then, I've had a special fondness for trains. When I was a kid, I'm like, hey, I'll be a train engineer, and I became a mechanical engineer instead. It's slightly different, but engineer's in the name, so I've always wanted to be an engineer. Well, let's go. Alright, we're behind the statue. Keep on going. I think this is the direction we're supposed to go. Alright. Well, this still works. Is that a map? We could use a map. We're kinda lost. Not to worry. Being lost is also a specialty of mine. But I think I'm going to make a whole video about all the different times I've been lost, because there is no shortage. Or maybe I'll stretch them out and just list one every couple episodes. Or streams. I don't know. Well, looks like this isn't where we're supposed to go after all. Weird. Kinda lonely, honestly. I'm sure it's the sheer emptiness of this space is probably going to get to you. Probably part of the goal, but at the same time, I kinda like to do something, you know? Shoot something, talk to something, walk faster than 2 feet a minute. There it is. Like, this guy is a kid, and rest assured, almost every kid I know is considerably faster. Aha! An adult. That bodes well for my immediate survival, and he's gone. Note to self, do not look away. They're like weeping angels, except they run away instead of stabbing you. And sending you back in time, and feeding on your life energy. They don't stab you, but they grab you, and it's unpleasant. You'd think they'd make less scary faces while they do that, and yeah, they're still running away. Who is that? Is that supposed to be future me? Is that supposed to be the guy I made a deal with? Is that supposed to be one of the adults? Isn't abundantly clear. Whoever he is, he's significantly faster. Ah. I have found the slightly faster button. We take those here.
Have a seat. It's almost ready.
That's a familiar voice. Question is, are those supposed to be my parents or someone else's parents? I mean, probably my parents is probably the goal of the story. Ah, yes, my favorite dinner. Cubes. Ah, it's me. Hello, me. Nice to meet you, me.
What the hell?
Hungry?
Yeah?
Ordis, okay?
Yeah, but what are...
Got all your Warframes back.
Yeah. Why did you...
So, where's she at now?
I don't know.
Yeah. Still missing a few from the deck. Hunting that golden freak, I figure. What's his name?
Palace? Wait. So you don't know?
Alice, right. You ought to be more careful. I might not be around next time.
Around? Okay, so what is this, then? Are you from the...
Future? Nah. But that'd be a lot easier to get now, wouldn't it? As far as I can make out, you're the me that got rescued from this shit, and I'm the you that did not. Not sure which of us got it worse.
So, you've been stuck here this whole time?
Not here, exactly. But yeah, stuck. You got bigger problems, right now at least. To freedom. Yeah, it's great. That's my cue, I think. Would love to give you a hand and all, but the way this works, seems like finishing this is either you, or me, you. So, what do we think?
Oh, shoot. Do I be an adult or a child? Oh, that's hard. That is real tough. This is a one-time decision, huh? Oh, it's tough. Alright, chat. Let's think. So, if I'm me, and I am definitely me, I've been around for such a long time. Make more sense to pick the Drifter. The Operator. But, like, if I pick the Drifter, I get all my Warframes back, right? Or do I have to continue this as, you know, just the guy who has 250 health and that's it? Ah, this is tough. The Operator, he isn't wearing his custom suit, but like I customized so much. I made him very me. Also, I have hair, but I'm a robot. I don't worry too much about hair. I didn't get to keep that after the transfer anyway. Someone has asked me, am I still doing the New War? Yes, I am live now. And making a very, very tough choice. I won't spoil it for you. Alright. Now I get that having a clickety-clackety keyboard is a sign of a streaming amateur, but at the same time, I don't own another keyboard. If this means I get to go back to all my Warframes, I become immensely powerful. I can just... I wouldn't have any problem with the remaining Archon at all. Like, there's barely a problem before, but I'm confident that not only would it not be a problem, but I could take on Ballast myself. Just with all the ways I've built that. He might not even be a threat. The Drifter? I have no idea. And the fact that it's, not an operator implies that, like, an operator is one who operates Warframes, when he gets things done. A Drifter is an adult. While Eternal Youth is nice, it might be good to have the wear and tear show a little. I'm closer to him in terms of how I feel. I've been around a while. Maybe not as long as some, but I haven't been around as those people who are 9,900 years old. Well, actually, how old am I? I've been through so many reiterations of the timeline. I might be older. Oh well, we're not gonna worry about that now. Time travel is a fickle thing. Alright, I don't know if it's permanent, but we're choosing Drifter. The thing about the Drifter is, one, I'm more comfortable being, a bit older. And at least, even if I lose out on the Warframes for the rest of the mission, I wouldn't mind the challenge. I've had a lot of fun with them. But more of a challenge than I would have with the Warframes that could just, use all of her insanely powerful abilities to pick one. I am gonna miss my hair, not gonna lie. But jokes about that aside, I think we're gonna go with the Drifter. And if I'm him, the character has more life to live. But the Drifter, I don't see myself aging into super old man by the end of the game. I didn't think we were supposed to get the option to be older until the update Duviri, which, that had a completely different world. Such a tough question. Alright, but we're gonna go with the Drifter.
You
Confirm.
saved her, nursed her back to health. It has to be you.
Look at his smug grin. I look like such a goof.
Welcome back, operator.
Uh-oh. Alright, chat, I'm just going to swap over to the YouTube video, and we're going to choose to drop out and then drop in again. Whoop. Hold on, it's doing a thing. Oh shoot, I can't swap it. Alright. We're going to watch the cinematic, and then we're going to update it. Oh boy, alright. Don't skip the cinematic. We're gonna watch this. Chair still fits, let's go. And there's my pet.
Exodus protocols reversed. Orbital frontal section reattached. Running diagnostics. Corrosion minimal.
It's good to be home.
All seals holding.
How are you?
Ordis.
And it's good to have Ordis back.
Stasis protocols lifted. Systems coming back online.
I can't pet
Cephalon refit complete.
my fox.
Excuse me, but where is my operator?
Looks like I'm your operator for now. Don't worry. They'll be fine. Wanna tell me how this works?
Scanning. Indeed, you are my operator. You can help me run through the cross-check if you
I don't have access to my railjack.
Annihilate Narber.
Find the Lotus.
Alright, how's my room? Ah, very nice. That's how I'm used to looking. Put a lot of time into this game. A lot of time. And I find it worth it. First, here we have our seats to look out into space. And of course, we have tea. I run off of tea. I think like 40% of my bloodstream is Earl Grey. Or, in my current form, the coolant.
Warframe vitals strong. Warming up nicely. I've taken the liberty of rebuilding the paracesis. Surprising, but your transference signal is clear. This might be an odd sensation for you.
Might?
Well, can't be harder than riding a horse, can it?
You'd be surprised. I guess we just log in. Yes. Yeah. This is... Not gonna lie, super proud of the fashion frame on this. Didn't look up any guides, came up with all of this myself. Which may not be that impressive, but I think it's actually a color scheme that looks really well. Incorporates green, my favorite color, and yet doesn't have it look terrible. It's so hard to find good green schemes. You'll notice that my VTube model doesn't actually have any green in it, which makes me sad. But I just couldn't find a good way to include it. It just didn't fit nicely. Maybe if I did like... well, that's going to be a future model. We can't talk about that now. I don't give as many spoilers as certain other VTubers. Alright, let's just see if everything's equipped. Of course, we have... Everything's currently colored as it's being used by different Warframe. Because I've been experimenting a lot with Nidus Prime, and I have a really nice theme for him. But we'll swap it back to this color so it doesn't look so out of place. Of course, have our Paracesis, which is modded to have just a little bit of crit chance. To do a fair bit of damage. If you're looking to build the Tsar, this is what I use. You have critical delay to give it as much critical damage as critical chance as possible. Alright, I'm gonna swap it. Just let me talk about my loadout. Gosh darn it, I don't get to show anybody this. Now I'm finally have a stream, so I can finally show people. Alright. Galvanized Chamber, so that we can have as much multi-shot as possible. Aptitude, which, because I have both your impact, possibly blast, possibly both on the target, plus the viral proc, plus we're going to have a status proc. That's 3 different procs, not even counting what I might have applied with my other weapons, to give this extra damage. We have multi-shot, because of course we do. You don't usually go for damage on the higher builds. You go for as much multi-shot. It's multiplicative instead of additive. Critical damage, of course, making the blast rage as big as possible, giving myself more ammunition, and of course, this just gives me more damage on every kill. It's A lot of fun this build. This is my whatchamacallit, Git gun, my secondary. Axe Seeker, whenever I get a headshot, it splits off, kills other people. Merciless, secondary Merciless, same thing, much damage as possible. We have the Galvanized Shot, which is the same thing, which is the status chance equivalent to the other gun. This one doesn't have as many status things to put on, but it still works. Now, sometimes I swap over to my Kuva. What's it called again? Kuva Nucor. Now, this is more useful on that, and I use that to prime a whole bunch of enemies. But since I knew I couldn't swap out weapons for the duration of this quest, I wanted to use this one just because this is the one that can hit targeted boss areas, whereas everything else is... Oh, hey! Someone in chat. Hello, friend. The Kyle. I'm having fun playing this game. Yes, I also have the fun playing this game. I have so much of the fun from playing this game. Yeah, we'll just finish up here real quick. As much crit chance as possible, fire damage, and fire rate multi-shot. But, make up for the fact that reduced fire rate, and of course, a ribbon. This was given to me by a friend of mine. It was a good time. Yeah, that should do it. That's not perfect. I still think I can build on it. Any new changes to the build from the new updates? Yes. You'll notice that I'm using these galvanized mods. These have only... Oh, I've only recently found out about them within the last couple updates. And I've been using... And they essentially make the damage I do multiply. So it's a little bit worse for the galvanized. Okay, what is a galvanized mod? So, are you familiar with arbitrations, friend? Arbitration missions, which those are missions that when you fill out the entire star chart, you gain the ability to... Okay, when you fill out the entire star chart, you gain the ability to do arbitration missions. And what those do is... Okay, you're familiar with them. Fantastic. So, using the rewards from the arbitration missions, you can go to the Arbiters of Hexus, and you can get galvanized mods. And they take... This one's a status mod, this one's a multi-shot mod, and if you find their equivalent mods in yours, these are slightly worse. Like, this is 110 instead of plus 120. But plus 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds stacks up to 4 times every time you kill something. And if I blow up half a room, I can do much more damage than anything else. And multi-shot is, again, a multiplicative damage dealer, which is very nice. This one just does straight damage. Ooh, direct damage. Yeah. So this one does damage instead of multi-shot. But again, it adds more of it than you would normally. And, of course, status chance doesn't normally give you damage. This is also from recent updates. In the last update, they introduced Stalker's friends showing up in the Steel Path missions. Steel Path, if you're not familiar, is you hit the button, and then you have access to a star map where everything is plus 100 levels, plus 100% damage, plus 100% shields, plus 100% health. And it is... If you do not have something kitted out like this, it is nearly impossible to kill anything. It is a pain in the butt, but it's worth it because, yes, I'll be logged out in 5 minutes. Because you can get mods like... You can get Arcanes like this. And what the Arcanes do is... There's a whole bunch of different ones, and they're all pretty good. They can be equipped on all weapons, or all secondary weapons, and all primary weapons. There's nothing for the melee weapons yet. My favorite, the secondary Merciless, it's not as... doesn't do as much damage as the secondary Dexterity, but I don't have enough of those yet to really have it ranked up. This one is on kill, plus 5% damage. Stacks up to 12 times. And then I rank it up all the way, plus 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, which is a lot of damage. Again, whenever I clear out a room, I do all of the damage on the next room. Plus 30% reload speed, plus 100% ammo maximum. And since this gun really lacks for both of these, this is a huge bonus that I'm really happy to have. So that is what those are most of the things that changed from my loadout, according to the new builds. I'll go over Naros' stuff later because I am actually going to log out and then log back in again. I cannot hit the escape button. That means, can I not log out at all? I'm gonna be automatically logged out. Alright, chat, well, we're gonna run around the operator and just answer questions. How do you level those up? Uh-oh. No, I guess we're not used to the new Warframe yet.
Easy now.
Alright, now I can. Okay. We're still getting used to this. Okay. So, I'm going to swap over to this setup. How do you level those up? Good question. So, they are... In order to make a new arcane, you need ever-increasing amounts of that arcane. So in order to make a level 0 a level 1, you get 3 arcanes, and you fuse them together. To make a level 1 a level 2, you get one level 1 arcane, and then you get at least 3 more level 0 arcanes, and then you fuse them together. And each time you go up a level, you keep having to add another additional arcane. I have to find the... There we go. So if you want to get really powerful arcanes, you have to kill these stalkers' friends hundreds and hundreds of times, because you might not necessarily get the ones you want. There's ones that make you go faster on kill. There's ones that only benefit you if you headshot. And the ones that benefit you if you headshot do give you additional damage faster. But I don't have enough of those to make it worth it on the gun that pretty much only does headshots. Well, not only does headshots, but is designed to get headshots. So it's kind of more of a bonus. What I want to do is I want to get the arcanes from the Deimos, and then I don't have to worry about headshots at all, and I'll just have it create pools of toxic damage or fire damage or something to that effect. But that's going to be a lot of vault runs. And I've already done a lot of vault runs to get my Necromech, which it said I would need for this, and it's not fully leveled, so kind of concerned that I might have my teeth kicked in. But I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, we're gonna go over to streaming. We're going to see if this is the same cinematic that we would have gotten before. And if it is, we're gonna skip it. Oh, by the way, New War spoilers, obviously. This is what my operator looks like now. I am now the Drifter, rather than an operator. I got a lot older, and I lost my hair. Yeah, alright. So this is the same. This is the same intro. Alright. I've already done the thing. We're gonna get back into the Warframe.
Stasis protocols lifted. Systems coming back online. Cephalon refit complete. Excuse
Let me back in.
but where
Let me
is
in.
the operator?
Let me in!
Looks
Alright.
like I'm your operator.
I can't log into that and show you how I level them up.
Fine. Want to tell me how this works?
Scanning. Indeed.
Yes, I am your
you are
operator.
my operator. You can help me run through the cross-check, if you like. Then we can
Let me in.
Annihilate Narber.
find the Lotus.
Alright, it's fine. Just gonna take a drink of water.
Warframe vitals
Hydrate
strong.
while we're waiting to
Warming up nicely.
get into this
I've
thing.
taken the liberty of rebuilding the paracesis. Surprising, but your transference signal is clear. This might be an odd sensation for
Remember,
you.
kids, hydration is important.
Well, can't be harder than riding a horse, can it?
Although if you're a kid, you probably shouldn't be watching the stream. It's fine. Let's see. There we are. Home sweet home. There we are. Now, if I can move, there we go. What are the requirements to start the new war? Excellent question. So, Here, I'll show you where you level up Arcanes really quick. You go into your forge, you go into here, and then I don't have anything that's quite ready to level up at the moment. But if I wanted to do so, I'd go here, and because this is rank 5, I would need 6 Arcanes total in order to rank it up, which is a lot. Yeah, that's how you do that. Requirements for the new war are as follows. You have to have the Prelude to War West complete. You must have a Necromech, and you must have a Railjack. I am a proud owner of all 3 of these requirements, because obviously I started the new war. Necromech can be, all the parts to that can be farmed on Deimos without too much difficulty. It might be a couple days of farming, but honestly, remember this. It helped. I was shocked to find out that you don't actually need all the parts for the gun for the Necromech. You could just use your Arcwing gun instead, which is hugely helpful. So I only had to get the parts for the Necromech from the vaults, and that is a lot easier. So that wasn't too hard. And then Railjack, there should be a mission in your codex as far along as you are, because we have played this game before. As far along, yeah. If you don't have it already, it should be really easy to get one. It's like getting a Warframe. You just go through the missions, get the ship. You'll need a clan dojo if you're part of a clan. If not, you could probably start a clan and build it from scratch, but that'd be a pain in the butt. I've never been in a new up-and-coming clan before. I've always been a member of one of the bigger ones, just because I want access to good weapons, and it'd be very difficult to do all of that myself, and still have time to live life, you know? I imagine the clan dojo requirements are a little steeper than just leveling up my Inaros. Alright. I think that's all that's... Oh, wait. I need to go to Helminth. Alright. Don't worry, buddy. I got headaches, too.
Easy now.
And when the bird won't stop chirping, which it was doing for hours today. Alright. A little flower wall. Very pretty. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, I have to talk to the...
Oh, joy. This thing seems to have survived stasis.
It's almost cute. Almost.
Cute is not the word I would use to describe it.
To be redeployed. Sensors show Mirax clustering past Mercury. What is Ballast up to?
So it eats my pet. That's great. Can I pet my pet? Yes, I can. All right. And I go over to my room, and oh, I get to use Lotus's head, which is no longer a hologram. It's actually her, well, not her head, but her mask. All right. Without further ado.
She's going to jack one of their Mirexes.
That's one way to do it.
Stands in her way.
I pity her. She doesn't have a third Archon piece.
Does manage to break through the fleet and face him. In her current condition,
Ballast will get inside her head just like he always has, and he'll rip out her nervous system by the roots. We gotta stop her.
Yes. Yes, we do. Progress saved. Fantastic. Alrighty. Oh, by the way, look at the new star map. Isn't it cool? It's a lot of bad news. It's a lot of bad news. Quests. Looks like we're going to Cetus. Nice place. At least it was. If you didn't catch yesterday's stream, you're going to be very confused. If you want to catch up on what you missed, you can either play New York yourself, or you can catch the VOD on my YouTube channel.
All right.
Same name, Vox Calidus. Feel free to like and subscribe.
Detected is
Doop-a-doo.
through the tower. We must speak with Konzu.
Early lunch for Konzu. Oh, that's what Norfolk's Field does. And I have a gun. Oh no, do I have to get a new arm brace thing? Or do I not need one? Is this better than my arm brace? Okay. I want to know how good I am at Eidolon hunting with this. It's so cool. I like that helmet. Maybe I'll get one of those helmets. Not with plat, mind you. It's very rare I get things with plat. And often I'll earn it through trade chat instead of buying it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the lovely little deacon bots that will...
Oh no, Konzu's been afflicted with one of those wretched Nama veils.
Tear off the lion mask.
Oh, I forgot about this. Hello, Konzu.
Has it been so long?
Yes, I am old fart now.
Get to cover, old man.
We must pull
Hey, respect your elders.
oversized sentient leech from atop the Tower of Unum. Help the others as you helped me, Sura. I shall find a way.
Okay. I can't get my Warframe, which means we get to do this the hard way. Oh, I can stealth. Huzzah, huzzah. You don't see me. You oversized prick. Frick. Yep. You saw nothing. Invisibility is the single greatest gift that they could give us. Oh, shoot. How did you see me from all the way over there? And new hat. You know, I put on one of those hats willingly before, and I willingly took it off. It wasn't that bad. It shouldn't be a game over.
Must pull that oversized sentient leech from atop the Tower of Unum. Help the others as you helped me, Sura.
We'll make this easy. Oh no, there's one up there too. Here I thought I was big braining the entire exercise. Well, maybe I am. As long as I go where he doesn't expect me to be. Alright. And...
Padlock!
I'm shocked that did not snap your neck. But alright. And... that should have done unimaginable damage to your neck. But oh well. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Sneak, sneak. I'm the stealthiest person who has ever lived. And those are birds.
Master T's and I is forever at your service.
Does that mean I get discounts? Do I get everything in Ostron for free? It'd be great. Wisps can be a pain to farm sometimes. See it's wisps, I mean. Bwomp. Just gonna skip that whole section, and Thank you.
Fly, my friend. Stay out of the Arcanes.
I've always loved airships so much. Let's just... It says... How'd I want to descend if I can just fly above the searchlights? It seems like the best idea. Apparently, this automatically knows the direction it's supposed to go. Because there is no controlling this thing. Unless I'm using Tenno powers somehow. Yeah. Here we go.
The locals believe this tower to be inhabited by a great spirit they call the Unum.
Oh, I thought that was just the name of the tower. Alright.
Nice trick to ward off would-be thieves.
Unless it belongs to the man in the wall.
Do not harm any whom you could save. Kruna Meta.
Goodbye. Wait. Optional free? Yeah, I'm gonna free these dudes. Oh, I have to hit the button each time. Just for that, I'm tempted to not save any of you. You're a pain in the butt. Anyway. They'll probably all be rescued later, even if I don't save them, but, you know. As long as I have the optional objective, might as well do it. Alright. This appears to be... That's not the way. Do you know the way? No. I am lost. Ah. No one to be saved in this direction. No one to be saved over here. Alright. Let's go over here then. Loot, please.
You hear that?
Nothing on my sensors.
Alright, I don't see anything to be freed in here.
This was your idea.
Everything is my idea, Ordis. I'm the boss. All according to Keikaku. Keikaku? Keikaku. Someone please help me understand Japanese. Oh boy. Well, you shouldn't be a problem for too long. And that's why it's nice to have my Warframe back. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Ow. Sir. And we'll just... die. Any other Ostrons in here? Are there any animals in here? Aminals? I think she pronounced it animals. Let's just check. Big ol' sword. Now, Paracesis is not usually my melee weapon, but it'll do. Alright. Do 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 do. Doobie doobie doo doobie doo doo doo. And we'll go over here. Oh wow, mimics. Hello there. And this is why this is the anti-sentient sword. I'm also running full Umbral Umbral mods, so I should have a resistance against anything that they bring against me, in theory.
The Unum. They plunder her temple Kuva. Sura, Kansu begs you, find a way to reinvigorate.
Well, let's try doing it. Yes. How did I know? Well, void energy is the answer to everything. If it's not void energy, it's superior firepower. And I'm very fond of both. Alright. Getting over here. There you are. Come over here. Who wants a hug? And there goes your spine. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm more comfortable in the Drifter than I was in the Operator. This is actually kind of cool. I kind of like this. I'm gonna get used to this. Because I don't think I can go back. Too late to regret my choices now. Ah yes, let's fire the cannon at point-blank range. The smartest plan. That doesn't appear to be open. Oh. That's not a... You cannot walk on that. Good to know. Oh. No thank you. Yeah. We aren't dealing with enemies today. That's a nope. Oh. The view here is terrible. You'd think it'd be a great view, but it is not. It still has the Arcanes storage container label as it transforms into a mimic. Yes, thank you. Is it just me, chat? Are mimics one of the coolest things in fantasy settings? Like, maybe they don't look as cool here, but like, used creatively, mimics are awesome. I'm in one campaign with some friends of mine where we're traveling around in a wagon, covered like a merchant's wagon kind of thing, where it's covered and it's got a whole bunch of things in it, and it's a mimic, and it's bigger on the inside. So we're all traveling inside a giant mimic, and it is awesome. Well there, Mr. Sir. There's gonna be one meme that comes from this that I'm gonna make myself and post, because I don't have a Reddit base yet. But not for a long time. But if there is, it's going to be E. Ah yes, the glowy laser got glowier. Let's go. Let's walk through here. And we're going to steal everything that isn't tied down. Just like in The Legend of Zelda. If it exists, it is my worst enemy, and it must be broken. Die. If it ain't tied down, it's mine. Any Ostron? Oh, there's more Ostrons here. I don't know where all of them are. Did I get all 7? I don't think I did. Which is tragic, but you know what? They'll be rescued eventually anyway. Although I'm really curious what bonuses getting all of them will give me. Like, presumably there's a reason for it. It's not just, oh, bragging rights. There's probably some kind of reward that maybe I would have to farm for normally, and I would just get this way? I don't know. Alright, no one up here. I hear more sentience, I think. Why is it red now? Oh well. I'm sure that doesn't bode anything poor. This is inside a tower? Was this a whole tower hewn out of stone, or is this like melted concrete and rebar? Like, obviously not modern rebar, because modern rebar doesn't look like this, but they use like rebar concrete construction and then got melted through? That explains a lot, actually. Ah. Don't worry, YouTube. This isn't anything dangerous. This is just, wine. This is a lot of wine. Kind of like the wine in, Resident Evil 8. Which I did not play. But, I watched a lot of playthroughs. And they were good. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, those better not be gold. Gold is super weak. It has to be put in an alloy in order to be even reasonably capable of maintaining its shape. That's why gold rings are all alloys. But I think you can also tell the quality of the gold by how much gold is in it. And the more gold, the harder the ring will have maintaining its form. And that goes for anything, not just rings. Anything made out of gold. Oh, I am so sorry. That was very unfortunate for you, sir. You almost lost your head. I'm still convinced that you did. Jerry, stop snapping people's necks. What? Jerry! What? Jerry! Yes. Doop 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 doop. No. Oh, you did. There you go. Alright. Oh, I'd give myself armor if I wanted to. I don't know if it'll stay, but let's give myself an extra 100% armor. Why not? I don't think anything could kill me anyway, but supposing they could. Death. Am I playing Inaros as my main Warframe? Yes. That's an unusual choice for a Warframe player, I know. We probably don't know any big YouTubers or anyone who plays Inaros, just because he's very simple. He has 4 useless abilities. He is the only Warframe with 4 useless abilities. Well, I found use for them, but his main draw is his massive health pool that makes him near impossible to kill. And I've modified it further, so not only does he remain near impossible to kill, but his biggest use is using the Arcane Avenger to turn his health pool into crit chance, and crit chance into big numbers of damage. Now, those aren't the biggest numbers you've seen, but on Steel Path, or places where they have larger health pools, I've seen millions of damage come up on screen, and it is something of beauty. One of the most addicting parts of this game for me is just watching big numbers pop up. Ah, yes. I'm a nerd. I'm excited about math. Big numbers. Man, is it pretty. Alright. Make it shinier. Let's go. Or is it an elevator? Yeah, it is an energy elevator. Now we never got to fight the last Archon. Did we just not get to fight it? Or is it going to be like a part of the boss battle? Or am I going to kill it later with this and have it take like 4 seconds? There we go. If the initial blast doesn't get you, the slash proc will. Did I miss any Ostron villagers, though? I gotta keep my eye out for those. Oh, it doesn't. No, there aren't any in the area. Never mind. Pretty sure I didn't get 5, though. That's unfortunate. Ah, well. I'll live. Magnifique. We'll go up here, and we'll see if the view is actually decent from here. It's mediocre. It's like you can kind of see the mountains, but you can't see any crisp details of the mountains. You can kind of see the plains, but it's just it's not even like endless waves of rolling beautiful grass. It's just grass and rocks. For that, I don't have to jump to actually see anything. So, again, terrible view. Terrible. More of the wine, yes. Smash this through here. Blow up all these guys. Did any of you live long enough to be a threat? Nope. Alright. Magnificent. Marvelous. Death. There we go. Not seeing any villagers anywhere. Keeping an eye out, keeping an eye out. Alright, upstairs. I'll make sure I'm making... Part of streaming that I'm trying to get used to is speaking all my thoughts out loud, because I might come up with some cool jokes in my head, but if I don't say them, there's no point. How do I want to get up here? One of the reasons why I talked about the golden rebar, that was the first thing that came to mind. I get distracted at the speed of light, so anything I think of at all will be kind of strange. Alright. Whoop. The best parts of Warframe is definitely being able to jump everywhere. The endless maneuverability we have. Ah, being damaged by something. There you are. In shotgun mode, death. All is as it should be. Anyone else? No? Alright. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm getting any and all chat messages just to make sure. Yes, alright. I have all the chat messages I should be getting. As it should be. Wanted to make sure. Now we weren't forgetting about anybody or making anyone feel unwelcome. And we're just gonna whomp. And then another Legend of Zelda. Break all of these. Once again, we shall ascend. We're supposed to get on board that? Oh boy, yes we are. I hate time missions. Womp. But at least I'm in a Warframe, which means I have maneuverability, kind of. Yep. Parkour. How do I board? How do I get on board?
Let them defile, no more.
Operator, I may be detecting something unusual. Should I focus scan?
Don't. Might just piss it off more.
Ah, the ghost. Alright, I can't damage them. That's okay. We're prepared to be frozen in time. Happens all the time, I'm sure. Oh. Thank you for the ride. What's this? Are being asked to load something? Pursue the lowest. Alright. The war board. Everything is as it should be.
Right toward the main Narmer fleet, passing Mercury.
The ghost probably thought we were doing him a service when we decided to restart this. I see that there's nothing but defeated remains.
This is not your fight, Tenno. Ballas is mine.
Look,
He put hooks in you that go deep. And you are not back to your fighting weight, lady.
You are warned. Keep to your place.
no. So these are under her control now, I assume? Neat. Should I have Prime Sure-Footed activated? Yes. But that's a lot of endo. And I have not farmed that much endo yet. Not in a while. I need to get more Iatan sculptures.
Contact! Narmer blockade ahead. She's completely outnumbered, outgunned. What? By Star. They're lowering shields. She still has.
I have to destroy you? No, it doesn't matter, you're already dead. But
But not the one ship Ballas now controls.
I don't have to destroy you.
The great
You might be
sentient
loyal to
weapon
Lotus.
of the old war. Do you know what she was called?
I kind of like
Alcasa.
Lotus.
The Devourer.
Yes, we know it. The ship that feeds on debris and derelicts to rebuild itself.
Oh no. Not again. Alright, we got the first key. How many keys do we gotta do? Pardon me, excuse me, thank you much. Just gonna go through here. And we have some, death. Do I get anything from destroying you guys? Well, they have adaptation behind us. Eliminate sentient resistance. Yeah, I gotta destroy all of you guys. Okay. I keep destroying them too fast to really admire them, but I gotta say, I really love how they design the sentience. The designs in this game in general are so good, but especially like the Grineer soldiers, because of that. Like, it's like a hunched super soldier design, like you'd expect from Warhammer or StarCraft, but instead of it being powerful and glorious, it's like decrepit, falling apart. Much like how one would actually be after a 10,000-year war. And I love Warhammer, don't get me wrong, but it just feels more like a real super soldier.
Look! You're not yourself. Not yet. We can find the last Archon. Together.
There is no time, no mercy for Narmer. Pregasa must be stopped before Ballas can fulfill her original
Another one of these
purpose.
puzzles. I hate these.
Pregasa cannot be allowed to feed.
Ugh. Whoop. Alright. Let's go. This is the first time in Warframe that we've seen tunnels like that. Oh, okay. I have to laser this at you? Oh, kill those. Death. Oh boy.
What do you mean? Feed on what?
The moon? Is it gonna eat the derelict moon? Oh no, that's so much worse. That is so much worse. Yeah, we kind of need the sun. It gives the galaxy life. This place is beautiful.
On your 6.
My ship. And yes, I kitted out to look like a ghost ship because of course I did. Man, this is beautiful. Ah, I love designs in this game so much.
Well met, Tedo. But no time for reminiscing.
Yep,
We are under attack.
we go in places.
Target-rich environment. Get on those guns.
You call it an enemy ambush, I call it a target-rich environment. Let's go. Optimism. Message. Oh, wait, they're already dead? I guess we destroyed enough that no longer matters. Now, my ship doesn't really have much in the way of boosting, but it goes really fast normally, so I don't really need as much. Alright. We're not taking any... Okay, we're taking a little bit of shield damage, but that's okay. I think I've got the fast recharge rate and the low shields, and that's honestly all I need. We are taking a lot of damage, so let's finish off a few of these targets, shall we? Also, I'm not seeing any cover fire from my gunners, so maybe I don't have them right now?
Your ex-shield's down. She still has fangs. Time for the big gun. Get on it.
The big gun? Sir, we are surrounded by small fighters. If I pull out the big gun, we will be vulnerable because we'll be standing still and most of their shots are moving. But, on the other hand, if they keep bringing in vessels... Alright, shields are low, but they're not down. On the bright side, we can't really miss, now can we? Fire again, just to make sure. Wait, was it really called the Mucinex? Was it really named after that anti-cold medication?
Gravimetrics are chaotic. At current rate, this railjack will burn on approach.
That's not good.
Weird. That protecting the sun.
That's good
Should have
news.
stayed in Taviri.
Could we
It was named
tuck into the
Taviri.
shadows of the wrecked ships for approach?
Priority. Get close enough to execute slingshot maneuver. Time transitions with solar flare events for maximum cover. Engines locked.
Oh no. Alright. Oh, a sword flare incoming. Move. Yep. Yep. There's the sword flare. Or maybe not. Oh, nope, there it is.
Long have you waited for the sign.
Oh.
I have delivered it. Look to the sky. It grows darker by the moment. That darkness gathers strength, strength enough to open the void and bear me onward to Sacred Tau.
Gravitational waves increasing. Helm will feel sloppy.
Oh,
Crew,
boy.
space frame integrity critical. This railjack is cooking. Hug the shadows or we are done.
Where else is there to hug? Shadows are moving. Mr. Sir. Alright, I think we're technically in the shadow right now. Oh boy. A little bit tough. Alright.
What will become of you, my people? My flock? You will join me there, of course, but
This is the shadow.
by
Alright.
another path.
We're getting the hang of this.
The path of sacrifice. The path of oblivion. Cleansed of all doubt, for you will
And in case you're wondering what ability I keep trying to use, it's boost.
the sun
I want to boost. I want to go faster.
Its heart rendered, beating in my hand. The cost of my passage. We are
Crew, brace for shockwave. Hull breached.
Uh-oh. Shadow of the Sleepless Night. Is that what I named this thing? If I did, that's an awesome name. Props to past self. Come on, come on. Did they change how the Omni operates?
Repressurizing.
There we go. Get me back at the helm, where I belong. Here another flare, so we're gonna wait a moment. I want to time this correctly. Wait until the next flare, and then we're gonna gun it. There we go. And we're moving. We're gaming. Let's go. Small ships, get out of the way. Stay close to here. Alright, stay inside here. We should be relatively covered again.
Entering slingshot range. Orphix pulse fields detected aboard. Get a necromech in the barrel. You will need it.
When I say that I
Get out of here
strongly
once I'm
dislike
Okay?
Orphix fields, I mean it. Alright. I never learned how to slingshot. I usually just fly over an arcway. Doesn't look like it mattered though. Oh, hello there, Era. Nice of you to
My
surrender.
father was right, but it's too late. I cannot stop Ballas. No one can. Soon, my people, and yours too, will all be destroyed for the pride of one man. Follow me.
Alright, I don't trust you for a second, but you do have one of the coolest designs in the game. So I'm gonna follow him. Like, we do not trust this dude. Not for any length of time. He led me right into the mines. Sir. Sir. I barely modded this thing. We'll be lucky to survive. Oh wow. Wait, why are you... Why are they subservient to you? I'd think that they would be. But, if you're fighting them with me, I think I can trust you for now, in as much that, either you're being really convincing, or you actually have a brain in that strange, bizarre claw head of yours. Kind of reminiscent of a Plague Doctor. Man, I need to draw fan art of this guy. I really should. Look at his legs, though. And his stilts for legs. I approve. Very bird-like. Also, if those Arcanes were his idea, he's darn clever. They're using the slaves against us. That is sad. Thank you, Era. Now my question is, those doors, those gates that we keep opening, are these just doors of the ship, or are they portals to different parts of the ship? Because, you know, when there's energy in there, they feel special, you know? Oh, here we go. The sun appears to be breaking things. Yeah. Alright. I was worried the Necromech wouldn't be able to jump that high. But it seemed my fear was unfounded. And Era seems to be capable of taking care of some things on his own. I'll help him out, though. Death. And he doesn't have a health pool, so I don't have to worry about him dying. Assuming that anything could kill him in the first place. He must be as hard to kill as the Lotus, at least. Being the prince of the sentence. Although, he's much, much smaller than I now. Does Henhow have a physical form, or is he just that entire ship? Actually, come to think of the ship designs. These ships look like rib cages, right? Like big rib cages. So, are we inside a rib? Is this that massive? Or is it like the rib holds...
He will make her his puppet. Together, they will annihilate the sun. And so, my sister must...
Listen. I never finished rebuilding her. It might have made the difference.
What you thinking, boy? Are we about to become new best friends? Because I'm down for that. I am down to have a robot best friend. That's pretty cool. Not my friends in real life, but in a video game, robot best friend. Let's go. Where did he go? Follow Era, it says. Well, yeah, I would, but how do I get down there? Do I have to? Okay, no, the Necromech will just barely fit. Thanks for waiting for me. Oh, new thing in chat. Do you hear about NASA probe that flew through the sun's atmosphere to sample particles in magnetic fields 2 days ago? I did not hear about that. That's pretty sweet. It's... You say it survived the trip. Oh, I'm... Like, how did they make it capable of sustaining the sun's heat? Is there like a foot-thick aerogel layer around it, or... They wouldn't be able to shield the engines. When you say survive, like, is it like in barely one piece and holding a couple samples, or is it capable of flying itself back to Earth without a problem? Because I can't imagine any of the forges that we could have made the the probe from are stronger than the heat of the sun, right? So anything that we could have formed something that, in theory, would have melted. Just like this ship is melting. The sun is pretty much the hottest thing we know, as far as I'm aware. Actually, I have to look that up. Is there something hotter than the surface of the sun? Or not the surface, it's the core of the sun. The surface of the sun is a bit colder. Oh. You gained resistances, haven't you? But I can't get out of here. Sir. I can't swap out to use void weapon. So let's try using a different weapon. This thing does ludicrous amounts of damage. And it's not doing anything. Alright. Chat says, how did the Parker solar probe survive the sun's heat? Parker's solar probe is the closest spacecraft to the sun and able to survive extreme temperatures. You have a thermal shield that's made of carbon composite material, withstanding up to 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1,377 degrees Celsius. That's cool. That is... severely cool isn't quite the right word, but that is very cool. Alright, well, let's try some of our other abilities. Just... yeah. Focus on gameplay and think about space probes at the same time. Why won't you just die? Is there anything else we can target to bring those no, not the probes down, now. To bring the sentient down. I'm running out of weapons. And I can't swap to Drifter form. Which should be really useful, because the void energy should be able to deflect their beams. I gotta find something. Definition of sanity is keep doing something and praying it works. Praying that, well, not praying it works, but to keep doing something and expect a different result. Although that's programming for you, so who knows? Alright, we're gonna jump up here. Wait for my thing to recharge. My boost. Era, how come you're making no progress against these either? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be a way. Okay, I saw numbers for a second there. There's gotta be a way to kill these. This would not be the first time in this campaign I've gotten stuck. Maybe if I activate the Storm Shield, that's a different kind of damage? Yes, yes it is. Okay. That was the secret. Storm Shield is a different type of damage. It's going to break their resistance. I can't Storm Shield again. I need energy. Which means I should not have fired off my cannons. And there's no way I can get that energy back. But it looks like that worked. Alright. Alright, Era, my boy. Sponge boy me bottom. Whoop. I guess we're not going that way. Thank you, sun, for making a whole bunch of new windows in the ship. I've always wanted to see the sun up close. Alright, you went that way. Can I deactivate my solar shield? Yeah. Honestly, these walkers are cool too. Like, imagine building a I could probably 3D model and 3D print a version of these. And paint it like a Gundam. Bring it to a Gundam competition. What's that? It's a soda can with guns. worth a try. Alright, Arrow, we're friends now. I have decided. You better not die there. I'll be very angry. Very miffed. Very sad. Alright, final Archon. I saved the coolest one for last. Archon Boreal. I also saved the most dangerous place for last. Fighting the snake here might have been easier. Oh boy. First step, shoot the thing. Why do you have invulnerable phases? Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Oh, we don't get any retries. Alright, well, first things first, we gotta destroy the Orphix generators. That'll make it much easier to deal with, in theory. Oh, I don't have my heal ability anymore either. But I do have this. And it does not work. Note to self, I cannot simply phase through all my problems. I can use it to dodge attacks, in theory. And then I can use the sentience to heal. So maybe if they leave enough health orbs. Alright. Ow. Okay, that did work. That I am healed currently. Alright. Magnifique. Magnificent. Oh. Alright. Staying in the center is death. I was wondering what would happen. Where'd it go? Okay. I think I messed up something. So. We've got a... That's not going to do anything. Good to know. Now the question is, which has to be done first? We have to destroy the Orphix generators first? Or... I'm stuck. That's not good. Ow. That makes no difference. Why'd I pick the most troublesome enemy for last? Alright. That worked. So there's an order to this. Alright. Keep on the move. Ooh, that was not where I wanted to go. Is there another way up? Alright. Doesn't work. That one's not open either. Which means there's something I gotta do before I can one comes open. Or not. Alright, the rules aren't abundantly clear, but that's okay. No! Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness it didn't restart from all the way from the very beginning. I would have been so very sad. There, I got it. Which means the last thing I gotta deal with is... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You ain't standing a chance, boy. I'm so glad I saved you for last. You get to experience... No. Why is it stuck in shotgun form? Give me my cannon. Thank you. There we go. You can't even damage me. Yeet self into the sun. Yes. That was a terrifying moment. Probably would have been the only way to kill Inaros. Yeet him into the sun. Final Archon defeated. And I'll be taking that. Thank you.
What a glorious reunion. You and Mother Dearest both come to send me on my way.
Well, the real question is, Ballas,
I am ready, Tenno.
do I use this to resurrect Lotus? Or do I drive it through your skull? Honestly, I'd prefer to... I'd prefer the murder. This guy needs to die.
Kneel, and I will spare these worlds.
No, you won't. Don't you lie to me.
Beg, and I will make you complete again.
Look, this dude's a ribcage.
I had something different in mind.
I loved you once. You were so like her.
You dreamed of a Margulis you could control, but she chose death over you.
Good answer. And hey, there's me. My sentient slang sword. But we're not going to use it on sentient. I don't know. Lotus gets to live. Hopefully.
I said to stay out of this.
I'm trying to help you.
But you can't, can you? Still desperate to save her from herself.
I have to wonder if my cannon works on this guy.
You never truly knew her, did you?
No, we didn't.
What she most needs.
You to die. Is that a bow?
No!
Why do I always get out of the mech? Why? Oh boy.
Why do you make me do these things?
He's gonna use that to resurrect himself. Let's make him regret that. Oh no, he's just glowing now.
Say, I love you, my master.
Oh.
I
No.
you, my master.
Resignation. That's not a good tone of voice to use.
Now, kill your child. For me.
How about no? Wait, can I use your power to burn a hole in the thing? Okay. Alright, so that kicks me straight out. Burn hole and shield, please. For me. kicked out again full health, which means I can do this as many times as I need to. Alright, fine. I'll redirect the laser at you. Oh, maybe I shine it in those. Alright, I died a little too fast. Oh, that's bad. How would I die as a Alright, got kicked out.
There's a good girl. Repair the hurt you have dealt us. Have dealt me.
No! No, damn it, no!
They're all dead. Not big surprise. I wish there was some sort of information I could use to figure out how to kill. Yeah, stop hurting.
You had to have a child. And with an open heart, I gave you this. And my reward? Being left to watch as all your love, my love, poured into the bottomless well of this.
Didn't the brainwash mask say that he loves me? I think I didn't know that all that it said was a lie. Makes things simpler. Alright, yes. Alright. Here we go.
Remember what he did to you!
I remember my old self dissolving beneath your fingers, shaping me,
Is he talking to
ding me,
Valis or me?
Lua.
Oh no. So that does a ludicrous amount of damage to my Warframe. That's okay.
Yes, let's discuss what I did. I, who have endured your torture of me, your lies, your betrayals.
Can I
without
use your damage to heal?
complaint. All for you.
Yes, yes I can.
This is my reward.
You lie. You are small.
Yes, shoot me. Shoot me. So that I may heal off of the damage. Triggered adaptation. There. Arcane Avenger. I need Arcane Grace to trigger, please. You can't harm me, but you can heal me. Please trigger my Arcane. So Arcane Grace, what that does is when I take damage, I have a chance to heal a good 20% of my life back. All I gotta do is get damaged. I don't have to kill anything. Now technically, if I kill him, I lose 10 health. And then it might trigger automatically, but I'd like to build myself up to something that's survivable, so I don't have to use another one of those redos. It doesn't seem like it wants to trigger naturally, so I guess we're gonna do it this way. Death. I need spawn to health points, that's awful. Alright. We can't spend too much time in our Warframe, otherwise we're gonna have problems. Oh, I can't see. Shoot me. Shoot me, come on. Not you. Freaking. And now I drop out again. Blast me again. We shoot the lamp. And I get incinerated. I go back into my Warframe. I jump out again. I can't reach it. Can't fire it. Fire now. Yes, we got it. Not him.
Pitiful. I am loved.
You are a disgrace.
You are a mask.
And I can't use a more powerful weapon, so sword it is.
Behind it.
It's sword of a good idea. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I want to kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Pitiful, broken thing. A puppet accusing her maker of a lack of substance, was it?
Where'd she go?
Very well. She can take your punishment for you.
You don't. Oh no. I failed that. Okay.
Pitiful, broken thing. A puppet accusing her maker of a lack of substance, was it?
Just gotta survive long enough to. Oh. Just gotta redirect. Energy. Yes, okay, and... I don't know about this one. Before, the easy answer was just to reflect it. I'm not surviving long enough, it just bounces right off me. Oh, maybe I just have to lead him to it. Yes, that's the answer.
She can take your punishment for you.
That's fine. Okay, that does not work. Okay.
Pitiful, broken thing. A puppet accusing her maker of a lack of substance.
Alright,
was
so
it?
this phase, we just trick him into hitting one of his own mirrors. I don't know what to do for the next phase.
Very well. She can take your punishment for you.
Yeah. Take that.
Alice, stop.
Why?
Spare them.
I don't have to do this too often.
Spare them. And I will be whatever you want.
No.
Shut up! You are making me do this. And when this child is dead, you and I will have words.
Okay, that's not the answer. I was thinking about staying in front of this. Sorry, but I'm trying to focus. Alright, that worked.
Can't feel pain or lies.
Blast him. Blast him again.
You never understood me, my vision. My future lies with Tao. Not here, not with
Now,
you.
if I remember correctly, Tau is the system of the sentients come from. But why is it so significant to him? Is it because they terraformed it, made it a beautiful place? Alright, I can't afford to keep dying like this. I gotta start being more consistent with doing it in operator mode.
Do not interfere again.
Bad news, dude. You're getting blasted. Anyway.
I cast you from my sight, Lotus.
Alright. Come on, bring it. There we go. Yes. Yes. Beat him into the ground. Hello there. I can't move.
Very well. I give you my death, and yours as well. The unstoppable annihilation of every single last thing. Pleased? Satisfied? Are you now full up with death? My vision was only incomprehensible to myself.
Where's the laser?
My ambition beyond the grasp of.
Where's the mirror?
Thus, I have always been alone. Your death changes nothing. People warned me against you early on, before the Jade
I'm just burning to death.
I should have listened.
Child. Run!
Run? Where should they run to? You only destroyed everything.
Could I make it into that? Maybe. I'd rather try and kill this guy. That's my sword. I wanted to keep that. Sir.
Alone at last.
Sir.
Now, kneel. You monstrous bitch!
Ah. We got a mask on him. Let's go.
Alice, my love.
Did it work? Oh wow, okay. Lacking the distinct Orkin extra long arm, but no. That's probably the form that she took. Not everyone's as weird looking as you.
Margulis.
Yes, it's Margulis.
Kiss me.
Steal his power. Yes. Committeth the murder. Drain every last drop of presence. Goodbye. And man. And brush your teeth more. Hey, Lotus is back. Let's go. Looks different. By the way, I saved your butt. A rescue would be nice. What the? What the actual? It's the man on the wall. It's literally the man on the wall. Where? What in the name of Mike? Who's this? Why is he here? Why is he near a wall? Oh no. Well, if anyone in the chat has a heart, and you know this character, it might be broken. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We can rebuild your heart. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh no, she's alive. Thank goodness. Hey, it's young me.
I thought I was Nata, Margulis, Lotus?
That's up to you. He's gone.
You. Thank you.
You're welcome.
At the end, what did you see?
Steve.
I saw nothing. Nothing.
We've got work to do. Narmer's shattered, but they've got a martyr now. And the old guard are already eager to fill the vacuum. If you're ready.
I'm not sure. There are voices. I am not one.
I know. But maybe you could choose one voice to lead the others. It's your choice.
Uh-oh. Okay. Nata, sentient. The Lotus. Mother of the Tenno. Margulis. The ancient Orcan. This is a tough choice. Anyone in chat have an opinion? So, if you're not familiar with this part of the story, or you need a little refresher, let me fill you in. So, Lotus, this is the person that we first meet. This is the mom of the Tenno. This is who everyone calls mom. Much beloved. Always wears his mask. And it's who we see in all of our missions. And then she betrayed us. She revealed that she was a sentient all along, and she never actually loved us. Or at least that's what Ballas wants us to believe. And she became Nata, the true name, the sentient. With the floating eyebrows that are going to bother both. No, her eyebrows are there, and then there's parts of her head it's very confusing. Like at some point, it's like I don't know. There's a certain beauty to Nata's design. And it's not just, looking partially human, but how it's melded with the mechanical. And it's what she's originally made of. This is her more or less true form. And then there's Margulis. Now Margulis might be a tempting choice. Now this is the woman who Ballas loved. This is the original. This is the kindest. But it's not her. It's not really her. It's someone that she was programmed to think like, to feel like. But she's not Margulis. Nor do I really think that she's Lotus. Because Lotus was something that she was forced to be. She was programmed to be. Again, both of these don't feel like her. It's a tough choice, but if I'm going to really set her free, if I'm going to give her the ability... Yeah, it sounds like I already know your answer. Yes. If I'm going to set her free, if I'm going to give her the ability to truly be herself, I think there's only really one choice. Let's go. Choice of Nata is permanent. I understand. I accept this choice. It's the best for the character.
The times ahead will need decisiveness, power. I shall be Nata.
A pleasure to finally meet you. Ah, home sweet home.
Child, my friend. What was done is done. Ballas is no more. We have both woken from that nightmare at last. New dangers, new choices await us now. Few will be simple. Each moment unfolds into 1,000-petaled bloom of possibilities, and each one we will face together. For now, rest. Dream of who we were and of who we have become. Nothing I could give could repay what you have done for me, but these items may assist you on your onward journey.
Alright. Let's see what we got. So we have a new skin, which we are probably going to equip. Oh. Are we permanently the Drifter? I'll have to check. Rumblejack. Electrified Jolter for quick takedowns assembled from Scavenged Strap. Ideal for unsuspecting opponents. You missed it. Yesterday we were just... like... The attack animation for this is exclusively shoving it into the 10,000 years of death position, my fellow Naruto fans. I think you understand what that means. it was a most painful way to go. Vanity booster, credit booster, yes. So, it's the staff stripped of its power. Now it's just a trophy. Okay. Shots can be charged and held. Release them from just before the full charge for maximum effect. Release them just before the full charge. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if this will be as good as my... I didn't miss anything. It's on YouTube. Yes, it is. Everyone, if you're listening, please go check out my YouTube channel, Vox Calidus. It's great. It's got a couple of videos on how to be a villain. We've got a video on what Warhammer is, in case anyone's curious. Warhammer 40k. Just a brief overview. It's less than 10. It's less than 10 minutes, which is down from my normal 3-hour lecture. Yes. And of course, the first episode of this series is on there, as well as some Minecraft gameplay. We've only just started, and it's already got quite a lot that I'm quite proud of. Anyway, nice to meet you, Nata. We will be taking all of these, thank you. The New War. West. Complete. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. This was a blast. Alright, let's read it aloud. The Lotus is reborn. Narmer is all but decimated, its scattered adherents now rallying in the name of their lost martyr. The tenuous alliance against a common enemy has crumbled, leaving the Origin system struggling to recover. Now the Tenno face new questions. The paradox of the Drifter's origins, and the threads binding them to a nameless, void entity, who we know as the Man in the Wall. Alright, just... what happened to the Origin system? Is it what I remember? Is there anything else? Is there a new toy? Is that just the story mission? Alright, so there's a shattered ship here. Are we just going to see those? Alright. There's gonna be broken ships everywhere.
Ordis has been counting stars.
Doesn't
operator.
look like
All accounted for.
any of the enemy types have changed. Just take a quick look and see. I'm curious what all happened in this update. Like, the story was phenomenal, for sure. But I'm wondering if there's anything important that I missed. Maybe there'll be different voice lines if we talk to different characters. To Fortuna, we went to... You know what? Well, let's go to Cetus. So let's just see if anyone has anything special to say. Just a little bit of wrap-up work, ladies and gentlemen. You are a shadow. Okay. Let's take a quick look and go find... So, you are in charge of fish.
Hello! It is my aim to ensure you fully enjoy your time upon the water, which is absolutely not filled with unknowable horror.
She is definitely lying. It is definitely filled with unknowable horror. That's just how it is. Alright, well, if she doesn't have anything special to say, if anyone does, it's Kanzu. Early lunch for Kanzu. And I could use an early lunch. I'm hungry. Don't worry, chat. I did eat lunch today. Wait, did I? Don't worry, chat. I'm going to eat dinner today. I've made dinner. It's going to be Hawaiian chicken. It's a recipe with only 3 ingredients. I have never made it before, but it's super easy. Just throw it in the crock pot, and you're essentially done. I'm so excited to start. That's gonna be right after the stream. If anyone's curious what the recipe is, it is 4 to 6 chicken breasts, 1 full bottle of barbecue sauce, and 1 entire can, strained, of minced or crushed pineapple. Alright, you've got nothing special to say. Thanks for clearing up nothing. It's said that the followers of the one faction are scattered, but they have a martyr. So where are they? Maybe we'll have any more questions. Because they said that new options for my bedroom have been unlocked. We can customize Nata. What? Ah, we can give her her original Lotus skills. Again. Lotus Radiant. Eidolon Lotus. Or Margulis. And so these are different forms that are available. Enter back into the original Lotus, which we can do. Give her the Lotus Radiant if we so choose. That's a skin. I can afford any of these I want, but keeping her as Nata feels the most true to who she is. Alright, I'm gonna play around with this later. I'm gonna do all the fashion framing. Oh, there's so much we can do. Okay. That's going to be... Stop randomizing over 2. That's terrifying. Alright. We can custom... Wow, that's unexpected. Alright. Anything else change about my quarters? Let's go over here.
Ordis is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
It's fine. Alright. So let's take a look at our operator. Did anything... Are we the Drifter now permanently, or are we... We are the Drifter now permanently. What do you know? We can tag out. Okay, it's not permanent. Okay. Okay. Ooh, oh, we have to... Oh, man, it's not free. Oh, that kills me. Hold on. Let's just close the hood. Drifter hood. Okay. Okay. Not gonna lie, chat. Not gonna lie. That is very tempting. We may be trading for that in the near future. Alright. Choosing a hair is not allowed. Okay, I get it. Drifter vest. Okay, so there's the classic, there's the Drifter look, there's the, you know, the Zeraman look, which is what we spawned in as original operator, and we have the Grenier look. Now, not gonna lie, I'm partial to the Grenier in most things. Now, I like the Drifter sleeves more, honestly. But, like, at least for the hood, I might swap over to Grenier in the future, just because, very much yes. The pants, the pants are more or less, it's the same thing. It's just these are dirtier. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, not gonna worry about that. Drifter gear. Drifter Grenier gear. And Drifter gear is fine. Ephemera. Which ephemera should we go for? Like an old angel look. Listen to that bop. What's this? Oh, if I wanted to go... Oh, that's actually super cool. Why are all these things have to be bought with plat? Why can't they just be things that I can get normally? Oh, it's so cool. That's so pretty. Alright. Ventral Flame, in case I want to be set on fire. Spinneret. Because if I'm old, I might as well be cobwebby and dusty too. Myself a beautiful pair of wings. I can go full on edge. Which, honestly, I might go with this. Frostfall. So that the cold of my exterior matches my frozen heart. Fey Path. Just keep it quiet, keep it simple. Only rushes up while we're walking. I don't know under what any circumstances I'd wear this, but you know, I'm sure some people would like it. They then go for the old tired angel, which honestly, kind of a vibe. Or I'm Batman. Well, I can always change it later. But seeing as my Warframe always goes for the wings, and the operator goes for the wings, I might go for the bats this time. There we go. We are the Drifter. If I give myself a crystal mask, can I change my energy color? Change the mask color as well? I get myself like a dark energy. I don't really like that. I like the kind of thing how it is. Just in case I didn't want to be able to see anything. I am gonna miss the fact. I'm gonna miss the scarf though. Not gonna lie. Like, I really like the scarf. I'm old and refined. Suit energy. Okay. Secondary suit energy. If we were to go for this, it doesn't really change much. Alright. Whoops. I did not mean to leave that mask on. It's just, it's not really a good look for him. And we're gonna close the hood. It's simple, it's quiet. So tempted to swap over to the Grenier, but if we do that, we do it later. No sense doing that on stream. Wait, we can choose a hair. And we can choose this. Okay. I have no arcanes. Fascinating. Okay. Alright. Ow. Pale as death. No hairstyle selected. Alright. I know, chat, you probably don't need to watch me customize this for a half hour. Well, let's get myself the same. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It looks even worse. Wow. Like. Oh, no. It just does not suit an old man. He looks so old. So tired. Like, this man has been across the Origin system 100 times. He's seen all that there is to see. This man, he's been places. It's a tough question. Tarkin vibes from anyone else? We'll just give him this one for now. The man at least deserves hair. After I've been making a joke about it this whole time. Yeah.
Sanity is redrawing the map when you have to.
Do the crazy thing for...
What's it gonna be, pal?
Maybe I don't quit because...
What's it gonna be, pal? Discussion?
Sanity is redrawing the map
What sounds more like my voice?
What's it gonna be, pal?
Sanity is redrawing the map when you
I really don't know. I think this one's the closest.
Be, pal?
Alright, that's...
or concussion.
Discussion or concussion. Alright, let's go. We'll call it there. Alright, ooh. Okay, and then we'll just check here. Nope, nothing special. Would those new things we acquired be in the forge, do you think? You know, on one hand, I'm going through everything that I've found, everything that I've seen. But on the other hand, like, if anyone's watching this just to see everything that's in the new war, because they didn't want to miss anything, I want to give them the full showcase, you know? Or before we log off for the day. You can kind of tell I've been playing this for a while. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not clear. Always build more Forma. More, please. Moving on, moving on. I'm not seeing any of the weapons. Did we just get the weapons straight to our inventory? That might have been the case. Oh, I can build a pangolin crime. Yeah, I need the... Oh, I don't have enough work. I don't have enough cells. Darn. It's missing a little bit for that. Oh, by the way, if you're new and you're looking at weapons, this may look really tempting because it's a really damaging thing with frozen weapons, and it's got a Magister. So if you buy one, you can meld it into the other one. Don't do it. You will never get 30,000 cryotic. I've been playing this game for 6 years, and I've never gotten enough cryotic to build this. Maybe you can. Maybe if you play like a ton of excavation missions. I just don't have the patience. Alright, let's see. We got a new bow, right? Let's check it out. Alright, this is the Nardaruk. Crit chance is decent. Maybe this could be a decent weapon. Looks like it's already got some mods to it. It's
safe and sound.
unranked. It's 34 slots. Okay, alright. Drain. We're going to just grab everything real quick. That's not the first thing we should grab. Actually, it is. Firestorm. Aptitude. Actions. It's already upgraded. It's already upgraded. It went to be... Isn't it really weak, then? Like, I've only put 3 mods on it. Do I have to hit every single slot on this thing for it to be useful? That is weird. Oh, let's see. Let's grab Hunter Munitions. That's a good mod for it. We're gonna want crit chance. We're gonna want a lot of crit chance, so we'll throw on... Wait, it already has slash as a given prod. We don't need that. We don't need more. Wait. Gives it an additional... Why does this give it so much additional damage? It's not a damage mod. Oh, it doesn't. I was confused there. It's from the rest of the stuff. I'm paying attention. I understand what I'm doing. Critical delay. Actually, if it doesn't have... Yeah, let's just get this ready to... If I want, I can spend plat. Yes, I understand. I can... Oh, you're gonna make me do this the hard way, aren't you? Alright, well, if we give it... Quick shot, hard shot, perfect shot. Alright, so... Hard shot, I'm still getting 100%, 90%, so I'm probably going to get a slash proc. Especially with galvanized aptitude on there. That's a really high chance. Alright, well, we'll try leveling that. Then, I think we got another weapon. I'll have to check. No, it doesn't look like we did. This is one I preferred secondaries. It's so good. It's so good. Did we get one of these? You get a new melee weapon? Oh yeah, we did. We got one of these. And yeah, alright. Neat little shank. Let's take a look at what you got. Pointed wind. Gonna do... It's already got the... It's already upgraded, so I'll just slap on both of these. Still only 50% crit chance? Ugh. Ugh. That's not good enough. All right, so we'll just ignore crit on this build. We'll go pure damage. We're gonna go condition overload. We're just gonna slap all these things on it. Finishers. Finishers is not an issue if you're words. I can speak them. Alright, so that's gonna be our basic build. So we're gonna have corrosive damage, we're gonna have impact damage. Those are only damage types, which is unfortunate, but you can add more with time. Covert lethality. It's 100% finisher damage, so all I have to do is make them finishers. Condition Overlord, plus 80% melee damage per status type affecting the target. So it's just gonna be a flat plus 80 at first until I can add more to this, but that's okay. Then we have Prime Pressure Point, which is just to give it damage because I can't give it Arcanes like I can the other weapons. Alright. And then, last things last, I believe we have some decorating to do. But I might put them in here. Oh yeah, this is where I put my posters. I felt they belonged in the hall. So, equipment, orbiter, decorate. There's a bird I have. Let's move it. I just don't know if anything will come onto these. Otherwise, it'd be great places to put things. Alright, we're gonna worry about that later. First, we're just gonna look at what we have. We get a stick. Where do I want to put the stick? See, on one hand, I could put it here, but it's a symbol of corruption, but it's also a symbol of victory, because we defeated him. I'm not going to put him in my room, not next to the Lotus. That just seems, or Nata, just seems wrong. So we're going to put him, like, in the back, where, you know, it's on display. No, actually, we're going to put it here, because if we put it here, it's on display, kind of, but it's also not on the foreground. So it emphasizes that we've defeated him, not that we're controlled by him or that we respect him. I think that is a good place to put it. Alright, what else? I'm gonna have to put some place cool for that. This broken mirror of the two of us. I think we should put that somewhere nice. Now if I put it here, it's just going to flip through the wall, which is unfortunate, and it doesn't seem too visible there. Where can I put you? That would be nice. I want to put it somewhere where there's some symbolism, you know? Oh, I can scale it. Oh, interesting. Did not know about that. Alright, well, let's try putting it in my room. Yeah, I think this could go in my room. I think that's a bad place to put it. Now let's put it against... How does it look in this... Look on the wall here. Just find some place where it doesn't want to clip into everything. I put it flat against the... Oh, at least it won't clip in it. Oh, there we go. Right next to the meditation chair. I think that's a good place for it. Anything else? Got all these that don't really matter. Well, of course we're gonna have... Nah, it's a poster. We're gonna put it in the hall with the others. really fit there. Alright, I'll put it in the bedroom. Just slap it onto the back here. And there we go. Anything else that's important? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Next decoration mode. We're back here. I think that'll about do it. Wow. Alright, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think it's about time to call it. I had a lot of fun. Let's swap on over to our main view. There we go. That was a blast. I really like the new war. There's some things that would have been interesting if they had done slightly differently, but I might just go into that in a video. Right now, I just want to say, well, 1, it was fun. 2, if you have Warframe, play this. It's great. If you don't have Warframe, consider getting Warframe. It's a pain in the butt to earn everything in here. It took me hours and hours and hours, but if you have enough time to put into it, if you just have free time that you need to burn, it's great. It's absolutely great. It's got a great story. It's got great gameplay, even more than what I was able to showcase in my stream. And I'll probably be back streaming this at some point. Who knows? And I'm going to be streaming Minecraft. I'm going to be streaming. I've got so many games to play. I've got so many plans. All right, well, that's a plan. That's the question for another day. So, chat, thank you for joining me. Anyone who's watching the recording on YouTube, thank you for joining me there. I am very excited for whatever you decide to do next. I have been your host, Vox Calidus, and I hope to see everyone again soon. Thank you for joining me. Farewell.